Now once Mr. Guo started talking about the CCP, the reaction to it was immediate and strong. And the reaction wasn't just from the people who were enthralled by what he had to say. There was another reaction too. There was a reaction by the CCP, the Chinese Communist Party, and they too had a goal. Their goal was to make sure that he stopped. So you see that most vividly when Mr. Guo, and the evidence will show, had a broadcast on April 19th of 2017, when he starts and gives a live interview on Voice of America, in face of relentless bullying by the CCP, to stop, to be quiet. Mr. Guo decided to have a live feed interview on April 19th. The interview was, and his goal was, to broadcast in an uncensored, live manner, so that nobody could doctor what he had to say. And what happened to this live interview? While he's still speaking, in mid-speech, the feed is cut off, the line is cut off, and the interview is stopped. There is no warning. There is no notice. All of a sudden, all of the work he had put in to make sure this interview goes through, it's cut off. And what happens after that? What happens after that? Also gives you a context about the world in which Mr. Guo has to live and do business. Immediately after the April 19th interview, the Chinese Communist Party issues what is called a red notice. That is, a red notice is a warrant through the Interpol, seeking Mr. Guo's immediate arrest and extradition back to China. After that interview with Voice of America, his wife and his daughter are arrested in China by the Chinese police. He loses all access to social media. His YouTube account is cut off. His Twitter is cut off. And he has no access whatsoever to any methodology by which he can get his word out. What else do they cut off access to? They cut off access to any method by which he could get himself or his businesses any help. The CCP hacked his phones. Every cell phone he has, they hacked. They hacked his computers, his home computers, and his work computers. They even hacked the home and work computers of other people who are either assisting him or doing business with him. And this pattern of harassment by the CCP, and the evidence will show all of this pattern, escalates and becomes more and more sophisticated.